Hi folks, this is all the fruit. While foraging in the city of Santa Cruz, I found something totally unexpected. I was actually looking for a completely different palm, but on the way there, I found the dwarf palm with really dwarf fruit. Yeah, what is this thing with Tenerife? Here I already found the giant fruited variety of the dwarf palm, and now a dwarf fruited variety of the dwarf palm. Really intriguing. Well, I'm pretty sure it is the dwarf palm, isn't it? That's what the peduncles look like, the leaves, the whole tree. It's branched at the base. Over there is another dwarf palm with fruit of the same size, so it seems like they are also seedless. Never seen that before, but I mean, before I came here I didn't know that they are giant fruited dwarf palms also. Really strange. Well, the dwarf palm is not native to Tenerife. It's the only palm that grows on the European mainland, really on the continent, not just on Mediterranean islands. Well, it grows on Mediterranean islands and on the European continent. It's the palm that grows furthest north of all palms with a huge margin. Doesn't seem to be the most frost hardy of the palms, but one of the frost hardiest. Usually it has fruit the size of cherries, but those here are much smaller. They are much smaller because they contain those seeds. Apart from that, they taste just like dwarf palm fruit. Mostly fibrous, and apart from that, astringent and a bit sweet. Quite an advantage over the bigger fruit, because the bigger fruit, they don't actually have so much more flesh, except for the really big ones. Bigger fruit are mostly seed, but those, no seed. You can chew, could swallow everything or spit out the fibers. They're still not tasty, maybe even less tasty than a normal dwarf palm, which is hard to achieve because even a normal dwarf palm is more fibrous than tart and more tart than sweet. But definitely an improvement because you can stuff a handful in your mouth and chew on them. Good famine food, good food while walking around. I wouldn't collect them in huge amounts. I mean, we have queen palms and coconut palms and especially date palms here on the island. Pindo palms growing all of them growing in the city streets. Even the Washingtonias and Sawals over there have tastier fruit. But yeah, it's a nice addition. I'm not gonna forage those regularly, but it's good to know that we have one more option, especially since the fruit are quite durable. Here you can see many generations of inflorescences. Well, those are already eaten by worms and other animals, but basically quite a tough, durable palm fruit. Now folks, this was another strange variety or mutation of the dwarf palm growing here on the wonderful island of Tenerife. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the island of Tenerife, although it's not so easy to find edible fruit in February. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.